get an early bird adoption into the certificate program as a freelancer, this is probably the best time to do. What do you actually get, like in terms of tangible items?
They give you a few benefits the moment you join it.
Let's go to like the big question because I myself don't have this certificate program because I'm not a freelancer, right? I run my own agency and we have a coaching business. So when you're a freelancer, every subscription, every monthly expense is really high. Do you know what I mean? Like, so
Yes,
what's 297 just
yes,
like the software? Like, what is the price? What is the tier?
sure.
And what do you actually get? Do you get a login? Do you get a coach? Do you get a
hmm
monthly support, weekly support, or you get a
hmm
course? Like, more items?
Of course, I'd love to answer that question. That what exactly do you get when you become part of it, and what is the investment all about, right? So, mind if I share my screen and show to everyone that what it is like, so they can also have a first-hand view of it. So, let me know once you're able to see my screen. Okay,
Yes,
just
we
a minute.
can. And one question that I want to add, sorry, before you start, like, is there a
Sure.
14-day trial? Is there a 14-day trial for people
Of
in this
course.
room to try it out?
So we'd love to answer that. Okay, cool. So what we will do, Vico, is like you need to go to the Go High Level certification link, and probably Vico can add that in the description box for the video or probably in the comment section, right? So once you go and see the certification website that they have created, right, for Go High Level, right, the pricing of it is very simple, right? It is similar to what you normally pay to the Go High Level, and it's different, right? I had a few people reach out to me and ask that if I become, if I take your subscription plan of the Go High Level certification program, will I also get a free account with this, right? So you're not getting a free account with this because this is a productized service that Go High Level offering, which is different than its Go High Level SaaS business, right? So this is a different part, altogether different branch of it, and you pay $97 a month in order to be a part of it and to retain that, right? Or you can pay 970 an annual price and you can get 2 months of discount, like as usual marketing plans that we normally check, right? Now, the best part of it, you must be thinking, right, why do I need to pay so much amount in order to just be a certified professional, right? Probably I'm not going to get so much of amount of work, right? This is something that you question. Probably this question arises when you're just starting out, but when you're a seasoned freelancer or an agency, or now you're probably making $5,000, $10,000 a month. In that case, it's not going to bother you much, right? But of course, we need to see what is the ROI of the investment that you're currently doing, right? So, a few things, right? When you become a part of the Go High Level certification plan, right? They give you a few benefits the moment you join it. So once you become a part of it, you get to have a community. This is based on the community which is done on the Go High Level communities platform and is run by the Go High Level official team. And this is only for those people who just signed up. You also get to the learning part where they have literally the courses, right? Every bit size courses that you can watch and you can learn from. And it literally covers everything in the agency as well as in the sub account level. So these are the offerings that you get. And of course, the community is quite exciting. They are always helping. And since we have almost 2,200 people members in the community, there's a lot of going on in the community. They also host sessions on a monthly basis with top people like last time we had Sean, and then client success team officially who is a part of the Go High Level. So these people come in order to educate you and make you learn more. And of course, once you become a part of it, you're not charging. I mean, I have seen Go High Level job groups where people are asking for $10, $15 projects at an hourly basis, but that's not going to happen when you become an expert of it because you're already putting in a lot of in terms of investment. You are now certified. And what Go High Level does to you when you become certified is, by the way, there is a big process to it on how do you get certified. Probably Vico, I'll cover that on the next question a later part. But what do you get when you become up when you get certified? So the certification itself is quite hard. I won't sugarcoat it, right? It's hard, and this in the cloud clarifying or also qualifying a ratio is less than 10%, right? The reason why I'm saying this is because this is the official Go High Level directory link, which is directory.gohighlevel.com. And here, if you just go, you will be able to see the people who are certified. I am, of course, one of them, and I'm officially a part of it. And as you can see here, there are literally 75 people out there. 75 people out of 1,200 people who are part of the directory program, which is less than 10%. So once you qualify all the hurdles that they put forward in order to make sure that you are truly high level expert, then you become a part of it. And what I have seen is you can call it a referral program, but more of it, Go High Level pushes people in order to come to this link so that they can see who are expert and how they can hire you so that you can become a part of the company or team. So that's all about what do you get in terms of the value and what is the return out of it and how this thing works.
Wow. So out of the 1,000 people, only 75 actually become
Oh, and let
certified.
me tell you this. Yeah, sorry to cut you off, but let me tell you this.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
program was launched in November 2023, right? So
Okay.
it's already been 6 months, and only 75 people made it through in 6 months. That's like 10, 12 people a month. That's it. And we
Well,
already have
can you like
1,200 people.
can you give us an idea? Like, I mean, like, what is the exam? Like, just a feel. What's the exam? Like, how hard is it to pass the exam? Was it people interviewing you, or is it just a form that you have to fill out? Or like,
Of course.
what is the gist of it?
Yeah. So, first of all, we all know that high level is they're updating on a daily basis. There are updates coming up on a daily basis. So, Go High Level certification team tries its best in order to make sure the video content is always updated. So, there are probably 50, I don't know, 50, 70 videos out there in the certification program. So, you need to watch all the videos, and every video has an MCQ, multiple choice question. And based on your understanding of those videos, you need to answer those MCQs. And there's probably around 100 videos. Yeah, probably around 100 videos, and every video has almost 4 MCQ question on an average. So there are almost 400 questions that you go through, and they're just MCQ, which meaning that you can come back to the video. If you missed it, you can go through it and do it again. That's the easy part, by the way, right? Once that is done, once everything is completed, you unlock the master exam where you give the MCQ questions again. But this is going to be not 4 questions, but 100 questions. So you need to go through those 100 questions, and I think they have a qualifying criteria of 80% and above, which basically means you have to make sure that 85 questions out of these 100 questions are going to be correct. They probably have changed it. I'm not 100% sure of it, but that's the second criteria. Once that is taken care of, you schedule a live proctor exam, very similar to what Vico and I am doing, right? There's a person officially from the Go High Level team that books a call with you. I mean, when you book a call, he gets part of that call. He gets on a call just like Vico and I are on the call. Then, we start the examination. The examination is a live one-on-one session, right? Where he looks at you, he just makes sure everything is official. You also need to showcase your voter ID card and all of that. I mean, government documentation card, just to make sure that your ID is correct, right? Those kind of college level or official international level exams I'm talking about. Then you are given a scenario, a hypothetical scenario where you have to set up an account for a client, let's say, and then you have to do all of it impromptu, given at the spot, and you have to make sure everything is done within an hour of your time. If you fail to do within an hour of your time, then you have to see whatever is left. They are going to judge you based on that, and only if everything works, the entire thing works, only then you get certified. Else you get to take the proctor again. Probably that's the reason why qualifying ratio is less than 10. So I like the fact that Go High Level has made it hard, but Go High Level has also put in the amount of personal or business time, because at the end of the day, these are employees of Go High Level who are spending their business hours with us in order to certify us and check us again and again and again and again. Even though many of the people might be failing it, which is perfectly fine because it's very impromptu. It's not that easy. But once you're qualified, you become a part of this directory, and not just this directory. You also become a part of a group. There's a separate group to it. Let me just show it to you. So there's a 1,200 people, and there is a high level certified admins group where you are a part of a separate group altogether for all those people who have qualified. So yeah, that's pretty much how this works in terms of the toughness and the process of the examination.
Wow, I like the fact that it's tough, and what that speak to me as an agency owner is that if a freelancer gone through all of this stuff and passed the certificate program, I can confidently trust that this freelancer really take his career seriously, number one. Number two, they have the skill set to do whatever you want them to do. Obviously, not everything. The skill set is obviously listed here, right? So just like whoever on call right now, how many of you are agency owner and how many of you are actually freelancer? Let us know. Like give us a 1 if you are an agency owner, give us a 2 if you're a freelancer, right? Because I want to know, because this conversation, this training work both way. Okay. Okay, so if you are an agency owner, it's good to know what's inside the certificate program. So when you make the hire, it makes sense. And if you're a freelancer, it's good to know whether you should invest, right, your resource, which is money, time, and attention into a program like this. So Gina here say, Jaina say one. So she's an agency owner. Matt also an agency owner, right? So we got quite a lot of agency owner. I was surprised. I thought most people would be a freelancer who's going to be attending this call. But guys, all right, if you just come here, drop a one if you're an agency owner, drop a two if you're a freelancer. To give us a little bit of feedback to tailor what this training is going to be about.
Yeah, since there are a lot of agency owners, replying to this chat, so I'd like to help them also understand that why this should be a go-to place in order to hire people. So one of the most difficult things when you're running any kind of business, forget about the SaaS business, right, is to hire the right talent in order to do the right job for you, right? That's that because there are a lot of hit and trials, unfortunate events, spamming, fraud schemes, and all of that is going on. And especially when you are on the internet and you can access people across the world, this has been an issue. And I have had so many of my clients who come to the first time had described this as a scenario. By the way, we are doing funnel designing, copywriting, and website development services to go high level of our clients across last 3 years, right? So we have a lot of experience. We have had, as you can see, we have 70 plus clients across 12 plus countries. So we have a really good trust base, a lot of real testimonials. But a lot of people do not have it, and they kind of get lost between when people post a job requirement on the GoHighlevel Facebook community group, right? And there are like hundreds of comments, and you cannot really decipher who is an expert and who is probably just here spamming you and probably not. Also, your time is important as you're starting out your business. So this is a place where you can find these people, and they can be freelancers or services agency owners who can work with you, and they're putting in money. So if they are here, they are spending money every single month just to be here. And I want to get that clear very, very well, because there's an investment on their end so that they can make sure that you get to see the right people. That's point number one. Point number two, people here are getting certified by the GoHighlevel official team, which is spending their own time in order to make sure that an own vetting process, which is quite hard, in order to make sure that you only get the best to see on the page. Third, when you click on my profile, you get to see the details about it, and then you get this badge that comes out with this admin certification bar. Right? So when you qualify, you also get a part of it. This badge also has a number. I'm probably not sure if you can see that. That number is unique to the person who just got certified. So it's unique for everybody. So it's like the PMP, the project management certification programs of the world, where you get to do a training, where you have to pay for that exam, and then you get certified for a year like that. But here it's payment every single month. So if you're an agency owner, you can trust these people. Since I specialize in funnels web design, so I got a lot of people who come to me who specifically looking for that, because I truly believe that, because I have been with GoHighlevel for so many years, I truly believe that with time, experts are going to get emerged for every single part of the GoHighlevel software, because GoHighlevel literally does everything, right? It does your marketing, it does your email campaigns, it does your funnel building, it has part of your copywriting, email strategy, SMS, all of it, right? And people have expertise in specific things. You might be looking for a $10 freelancer who can do everything, just to make sure that you get disappointed a few months later on down the line. But then when you hire expert in this specialized thing, the way currently HubSpot is at, right? HubSpot has specialized people who are specializing into automation, specializing into email marketing, specializing into website development. And then these big companies using HubSpot want to hire these specialized people or professionals. I believe that's where GoHighlevel is going. And soon I know a lot of people who are email marketing specialists. We are like funnel and website design specialists. So that's also are going to emerge officially also by the GoHighlevel team. And I had a talk last month with the people who are arranging it. So that's also coming soon.
Yeah, look, I can tell you guys firsthand experience. Every time I want to hire someone new, I make a job post. There's 100 people commenting and actually DM you when you ask them not to DM you. I really don't like that when people DM you when in the post you ask them not to DM. And it's just a nightmare trying to find trying to find the needle in the haystacks. And I heard it's never happened to me, but I heard history of people letting stranger into your high-level account. And then if you say something that they don't like, they end up deleting your contact, deleting your workflow. I mean, that could never happen here, because if you're doing something wrong, your reputation gonna be on the line as a high-level certified expert, right? So the trust and the reputation is sort of interlinked with all this expert. So I guess like that's just one thing I want to put out there. It never happened to me, but I heard horror story of people going to people high level account and deleting contacts and workflow when they don't like something about you, which happen all the time, guys. It's business, right? Business, you're gonna make some enemy, you're gonna make some friends. So, guys, if you have any question about the certificate, I actually do have a personal question. Like, could you show us like when you go to the portal, like in the learning, can we see what's inside the learning? Is that possible? Is it something you could share? The learnings,
Yeah.
like what's like the material and what's the course inside look like?
Probably I can. So these are some of the sessions that we had recently with Sean and
Mm-hmm.
with this person as well, Jarvis, who's also an expert into the Go High Level support community, right? So probably I'm going to show you what it is. I'm going to give you a brief idea of how this is going to be so that you can check about the videos and everything. So one thing also I've seen that even the certification expert or specialist, those people who are managing everything, these people also actively part in the group, and if you have a doubt or query, you can just post there and these people are going to help you out as well. So as you can see here, there's basically a long video list of, as you can see, every single question, every single video here. So if I click on the LC phone system here, right, this has a video on it, a proper description on it, a proper timeline on it, help documents on it, and of course Michael is a senior specialist, and then people commenting, asking for queries, and he's definitely helping people. Same goes for in the community group as well. And once you complete all of these videos, every video has a quiz that you can take. These quizzes have like 3 to 4 questions, sometimes 5 even. And once you go through it, right, then you can go through the good quiz and then you can pass through it. And if you do not pass through it, you just go through the video again and then complete it. And like this, you have to complete hundreds of videos. And once that is done, then by the way, there is sub account as well. So there's sub account also, agency level sub account, quite a lot of content, right? It is probably going to take you at least a week or a few weeks, a week if you are spending day and night to go through all this, probably a few weeks if you're doing it as a part-time, just to make sure that you're updated. So once all of this content, course content is completed, then as I mentioned, then you're going to go to a bigger examination that's going to have 400, so 100 questions, and that includes all the topics. Once you got completed on that, you got to schedule a live proctor exam and then give the live exam, just like Vico and I on the Zoom call.
Okay. So one of the other question I see is that when you go to the directory, I can see you and other 75 people, right? And I can see your skill set, you can see your background. But what I don't see as an agency owner, what we want to look for is like your rate, man. Like where can we find your rate, right? I guess everyone would be different, but I can't see any number on there. How do we figure out your rate? Or is it something that is like we'll have to it's project by project basis.
So what I will say is the directory here is a bit different than the Upwork or the Fivers of the world, right? Where you showcase about what is an hourly rate, right? Because a lot of the projects here probably will not have an hourly rate. Because at the end of the day, these are not just freelancers. A lot of these are experts, professionals, and of course, experts also have their time probably 10x more than the beginners. But they probably are introducing that at some point of time. But the way you can reach out to people is very simple. As you can see here, just see this is about me. They have the social links of LinkedIn and Twitter. So if you click on LinkedIn, it's going to get redirected to my LinkedIn profile, right? And then you will be able to see about what do we do in the LinkedIn as well. So here you can come on my LinkedIn page and you can send me a message asking about the details or what you want to do. That's one way of doing it. The other way is if you see it nicely, right, you will be able to see that, hey, I have given my contact website here, right? So you can literally reach out to me on my website, which is pritamhadar.com. So if you reach out to me on pritamhadar.com, this is what is going to pop up as our website. And once it pops up as website, you can schedule a call. So how person gets in touch is quite different depending on every person to person, but they have some social links already provided, so you can reach out to social media profiles and ask them. Many of them have provided email ID. So a lot of people have seen reach out to me through the email ID, which is being provided on the top. And many of them just go here to schedule a call directly with me in case that they're looking for funnels and website specialists. So this
Right.
is the way you can communicate with these experts.
All right, so that is the question for agency owner. Thank you, Gianna, for dropping questions. Guys, if you have any question, drop in the chat. I will send it out live to you guys just because you're on the call. Now, the next question is probably for a freelancer. Okay, so
Mhm.
if I'm a freelancer, I pass the test. How do I guess, use this to prospects or find client or find like high paying clients? Is there a way to
Yeah.
do that, or is it more like a passive? You're just waiting for people to contact you.
Right. So even before I got certified, right, we never used to have an hourly rate, rather we used to work on a per project basis. And our per project could also go up to $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 per project. So that's just because of the value we provide, right? That's just because of the quality we do. But what it helps in terms of certification is it gets you pre-qualified in terms of how they can reach out to you and why they should be reaching out to you. Of course, what happens after reaching out to you is already depending on who you are, what kind of skill set that you have, and how can you help that agency or that business grow using GoHighlevel, right? So a few things that I have seen that work quite well for me is the badges, right? We use this as a promotional material, and as a funnel builder, as a strategist, right? I always like to use these kind of trust badges on a funnel's website, landing pages, in order to build up the trust and credibility of that speaker, of the trainer, coach on our landing pages. And that goes the same way for me as well, right? First things first, as I showed you, when you click on that, you get to have your own badge, which is very unique just for you. That's point number one. You get to become a part of the GoHighlevel directory. That's point number two. So you're already getting attention and you're already one of the best in the entire world. The fact that I literally showed you only 10% people, less than 10% people pass this, and it's already been 6 months. Point three is you need to have your social presence in order for people to see what you are capable of, right? So as you can see, LinkedIn, I'm from Bangalore, India, and I already have like 17,000 followers. And all we do here it is about GoHighlevel, right? This is not a part-time thing for me. It's absolutely an export into this, and we showcase our work on our social platforms. So once people see that, hey, this is certified, they want to reach out to you and explore more about what you're capable of and what exactly is your level of expertise and how you can help them. And as you can see in our website, right, Certified Admin, or my YouTube channel as well, Certified Admin. So I like to use these kind of badges everywhere I can in order to showcase my social presence and show people that, hey, I'm already certified. That doesn't mean those people who are not certified are less than that. Of course not. Because when I was not certified, I was still making thousands of dollars per project. And even now also I will be able to do so. Probably I'll be able to multiply that few times already. But then this helps you get the foot in the door, which you can use it as an additional marketing material, as a front end offer. So people come into your door and then explore more about it. And whatever happens when they come and visit your door inside your house, that absolutely is on your end, so that you can give the best expertise based on your learning experience. Right, Sam?
Wow, that sounds amazing. It feel like it have many benefit, and
Yeah.
it's really just different. It's just really just for how you utilize it in your business to really
Of course.
make it profitable for you. So here's the thing, because this is like a monthly subscription, it's actually not a one-off price that you pay. It's
Yeah.
97 per month. What
Yeah.
happened if you pass the test, you have the certificate, and you end up canceling the subscription? Like what actually happened?
Yeah. So yeah, sure. Would like to touch on that. By the way, the certification here, right, is valid for 1 year. All right. But yeah, of course, let's say if you pass the certificate examination and then you want to cancel it, you're free to do so, right? But then you don't get the benefits of being part on the directory, right? Which is this one, directory at GoHighlevel.com. You don't get to be a part of the community, which I just showcased you, about the GoHighlevel expert community, which is certified admins. And they also give a few leads in order for the people who reach out to them in order to discuss. So these are also getting posted in the GoHighlevel certified admin groups. So you get to miss all of this, of course. But yeah, you get to keep the certification badge because that is issued for 1 year, and that's yours. It's your hard work. You've earned it.
Okay, well, that's interesting. So when you cancel, you still have the badge, but you lose the membership and the course and the trainings and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Now, guys, I mean, like that is all of the question I have for PRITAM. Do you guys have any other question? Do you want to go live right now? We're just gonna have the next 10-15 minutes to spare here for you guys to come in and actually ask
I
anything. about the certificate
I'd
program.
like to add one question actually,
Mhm.
because I have heard this, heard a few people ask me that Preetham, if the qualification or the qualifying process is a bit hard, but it's not hard for those who are experts, by the way, right? Those who know what they're doing and are doing on a daily basis, it's not hard for them. Many people have passed in the one go and all. But what if they do not pass the life proctor exam? What happens then? So
Mhm.
this is something that I used to get concerned about, but since I know, I'd love to share with you guys. Let's say I'm on a call, something like Vico and I are on a Zoom call, right? And we are giving that examination in 1 hour. And let's say for some reason the automation didn't work, I couldn't complete that in a certain period of 1 hour of time. Then you get to reschedule that examination with the same person. So you reschedule the examination based on both of your availabilities. And again, that person is going to separate that 1 hour for you so that you can work and give the live proctor exam. But if it doesn't happen for 3 consecutive times, then you need to go back, complete all the question and exam that I mentioned about that, completing all the question, completing all the 100 MCQs, all of that. And then again, you get to come up and give and prepare for the live proctor exam and give it. The entire cycle starts again if you get to consecutively lose in three particular live proctor exams. So that's something that you should be taking care of.
Okay, so they really want to nurture you, encourage you to pass the exam because they keep giving you like a reschedule and a
Yeah.
second chance. So I think I'm starting to see the big picture here. What they do have, they have a long and really hard process, but then they also want to give you as many chances as possible to pass the test to get certified. I think that's brilliant, right? So having something long and hard, meaning that you have a high standard, but also giving people that many chance to actually come back and do the test, right? That's great. That's great. So we have, I can't really, my Zoom call say, would there be any mini certificate for the bot feature that are going to be promoted? This could be useful for getting client. I don't quite understand. I can't really see who asked the question because my Zoom is acting up. It start with C. Who was actually asked the question? Gianna, do you want to come up? You want to unmute yourself and actually ask this personally yourself? I'm not quite sure what you put in the text there.
Oh, thanks, Vico. I won't put my camera on because it's the middle of the night here. My question was, Frank Kern was on the promotional video saying, AI bots, they're selling themselves and not many people are doing it. And I just thought with this particular, there's a little bit involved in setting them up. And so might not necessarily need a full certification in GHL, but just a mini certification saying that you've got the skills, you've done a range of different bots in different industries, or you're a specialist in particular industry for a particular bot. I can imagine that they're going to be quite specialized. The questions that people are going to be asking bots for different industries, that they're going to be quite different. It would be useful if there was going to be a certification for, say, the freelancers.
I see.
No, I think I got the question. I guess he's asking about what about niche specific specialist certification? Let's say she mentioned about chatbots, right? What about a chatbot expert? What about an email expert? What about a funnel design expert, right? All of those things are important, right? Now, I had the same question, right? So what do you get that when you pay $97, do you only get that particular admin certification? What about specialist certification, right? That's something I also asked the GoHighlevel community and the team. And here's what I understood, and that's probably fine and justified. So this admin certification program is a basic level certification program that's make sure that you're aware about the basic ongoing of all the features in GoHighlevel at all agency and sub account level, right? Is the basic one. So that doesn't mean this exam covers website development. That doesn't mean that you have to develop website and funnels the level at which I do it. Or let's say there's an email marketing specialist. So that doesn't mean that you have to do an email automation with that level of expertise. It's a basic setup that you need to pass to give and to qualify. That's point one. So this is the basic certification. Once you pass this basic certification, they're now currently developing more specialized certification, right? So I had a chat regarding funnel building certification and then email marketing certification, and probably the one that you mentioned about chatbot certification, all of that. So all of these the specialist certification program badges are also going to come up. So when you continue to become a part of this 97 program, since Vico mentioned, what do I get? Why do I need to continue to pay? So since you pay $97 on every month basis, the moment they release all those specialized certification programs, right? So since you've already passed it, you get to take all of those as well, and then again give the test and qualify. And then likewise, you have a admin certification badge. You're going to have a chatbot specialist badge, a funnel building specialist badge, an email marketer specialist badge, SMS automation specialist badge. So these kind of specialist badges are already in the process and are going to come soon. But that only happens when you pass the basic admin level certification and you continue to do so. Let's say you pass the admin level certification and then you left, they probably are not going to allow you to take the advanced certification. So we have to give the exams again and then qualify again and then become part of the specialist program. This is what is there in the timeline. It's not yet out into the market, but that's what's going to happen. It's very clear on their end.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, this is direct from the horse's mouth, right? So, basically, I mean, like the certificate program itself is very new, guys. So it's only been 6 months old. It was made in November last year, okay? So right now, what they do have, the level one, what I would say, a level one certified program. And in the future or whatnot, they can have a level two where you can
Of course.
apply for it only if you pass level one. Now, what I'm thinking as well, guys, this is just a theory right now, is that in the future, when people are starting to join this certificate program, they're gonna raise the price. It's not gonna be 97. They might up it to 197 or 297, and for that price, you can apply for the next certificate program. I guess that's what I see, because like when I first joined Highlevel, the software, not the program, Highlevel, the software. Back then, there wasn't even 497. There was just 97 and 297, right? And then they make new feature and then they put it into 497. But I used to pay 297 back then. I had every feature they ever had, right? If you want to grandfather, like get an early bird adoption into the certificate program as a freelancer, this is probably the best time to do when it's actually in the early stage. So you can grandfather a lot of the feature in the future. I guess that's just my opinion, right? Does anyone else have any question? Yash, where you guys from, man? We got Nara, Marina here. We got Munro and Gianna. I know Gianna. She's from Brisbane, Australia. We're actually friends. So Yash, Moon, where are you guys from? Do you have any you guys have any question? Otherwise, we're gonna hang out for a few minutes here, then we're just gonna post the call. It's great, man. If anyone coming late, we're gonna post call recording. So we're just gonna hang out for a few more moments. If you guys have any other question, otherwise, we're gonna wrap up this call.
And by the way, one thing that I've noticed in the directory is it's not just about freelancers, a lot of agency owners, a lot of SaaSpreneurs, right? Those people who already have 100 plus SaaS subscribers under their Whitelabel account. Even these people are already on the GoHighlevel directory. If you just take a look, you will be able to find a few people already. That kind of boggles me, because what I am thinking about this is these people already are experts into what they're doing. And that's probably the reason why they're already SaaSpreneurs. And they're also developing their own service wing. A lot of SaaS businesses that I have worked with in the last few years has their own service wing, which basically means that they provide these kind of services of funnel designing, marketing, done for you services basically to their own subscribers or the businesses who come and take their SaaS services. And they're probably going to give these services to other SaaS agency owners as well if they require it. So that's also going to be a great addition if you already have GoHighlevel and using it for your own business or your SaaS business, and you want to use your own service oriented arm to provide done for you services to others as well. So that's one thing that you can consider, because a lot of agency owners, SaaSpreneurs are also doing it.
Wow, that just opened my mind, because when I first start this call, I thought this is for exclusively for freelancer and a virtual assistant who want to level up their game. But it sounds like agency owner are actually doing this as well. So yeah,
There's
we
quite a
got
few
someone here
agency
who
owners.
we got someone here who have question, Mineral. So I'll just let him. You can unmute yourself, bro, and ask your question.
Yeah, I have recently joined the certification program just 1 week before only. Just want to know if I can get commissions with certification also if I promote certification to others. So is it possible inside?
Yeah, I think there's an affiliate link. The first promoter account. You can definitely promote that. Was it 40% or 20% for the certificate program?
That's 40%.
Okay. You're asking for the affiliate?
Yeah,
For the...
yeah. Suppose I give my affiliate links to other. So if others people also join the certification program, so I will get 40% commission for that, or just confirming that. So
while we're on this topic, guys, just check the link around this video for the certificate program.
That's right, Minal. So you have just like you have your GoHighlevel affiliate link, right? you will be having a certificate affiliate link as well, and you can use that certificate affiliate link in order to for others to become a part of your affiliate program. And once they join in, you're gonna get 40% of the commission till the time they are paying GoHighlevel, of course, right? So yeah, there's an active affiliate program in there as well. They are literally investing a lot, right? When I knew about this, it was just starting out, and they hardly had any kind of resources. Now they have a lot of resources. They are also planning to get active developers to get assigned to these projects in the certification program. More people are going to get trained and then become a part of these live proctor exams so that they can take more and more people to engage in the live examinations and all of that. So they're quite investing heavy because this turns out to be really great, and agencies appreciate it because it's hard and it's hard to crack. And I think it is good for Highlevel because Highlevel is literally across the world. I have clients across 12 plus countries in the last 3 years. So Highlevel is across the world. And if somebody is going to ask people who are certified officially, then this is probably should be a go-to plan for. And it's been on their ideas board of GoHighlevel, I guess, from 2020. So it's already quite a few years in the thought process and making. And they finally released it last year, 6 months down the line. So I believe that it's going to be better and better as you just. And by the way, it's still in the beta program, right? So once things come up, they will have more and more courses, and you can join in and you can become a part of it. So yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. I just dropped a question in the chat, guys, privately. Sorry. Who think the program is actually worth it? That's probably the question that we want to ask at the end of this video. Who think it's actually worth it? Like, drop a yes and a no in the comment. I really want to see what everyone think about the program after this 40-minute masterclass. What do you guys think, right? I mean, like, you guys don't have to like buy it or anything, but just from your opinion, do you think it's worth it investing from a freelancer perspective and an agency owner perspective? Min or man, do you have any other question? If not, you can put your hands down, man. All right,
I
cool.
mean, if you can make more than the money you invest, then of course it's worth it, right? If you think that you cannot make more money than what you've invested, then it's not worth it. It's as simple as that. That's the ROI is all about, right? But if you have an active service you're providing and let's just specialize into, even if you do not specialize, $97, and if you do a very, very basic kind of VA work, and even then you can become a part of big companies and big agencies because they also want to hire qualified VAs into their team, right? So again, even that is a scope of work that you can see, because I've seen people who literally say that they are VAs and they wanna, work for $10, $15, $50. And I've also seen people like us who work as partners with GoHighlevel agencies, and we charge a few $1,000s depending on the project. And there are also SaaSpreneurs who want to partner up and provide a complete done for you, 100% done for you, everything, right? Because they're already running their active SaaS business. So it's a wide variety of range. If you think you can make more than $97 a month based on the quality leads that you might get, it's worth for you, depending on your expertise. If you think it's not, it's probably not worth for spending $97. It's all up to what is your expertise and confidence level. But once you go through the exam, you also, not just examination, before the program that I showed you, the videos, you will be learning things and you will be implementing things. So it's up to you. What do you think about it?
Yeah. And look, I definitely agree to that. Like, it is just a tool, guys. Like, even Highlevel is a tool, right? I heard so many people thinking $497 is not worth it. It's too expensive, right? But it is just a tool. If you make money from what you pay for it, then it's worth it. And it's really your job as an entrepreneur to make sure that you create value, right? More than what it is. That's literally the definition of entrepreneurship. Is you create more value than what it actually is, right? That's just it, guys. There's like, I can't tell you from like being promoting Highlevel for this past year, how many people are telling me $497 is too expensive. And they're right, it is too expensive. But if you have the skill set to make it worth more than $497, then you're on the right tracks. And that's literally your job as a SaaS entrepreneur. Guys, is there any more question on this call? We're gonna hang out for a bit. I got 5 more minutes, otherwise we have to wrap up this call. Anyone that's coming late, we're gonna be posting this call recording in our group, in our Facebook groups. Just watch out for that. Anyone have any question about the certificate program? Otherwise, we're wrapping it because he and I both in Asia time, so it's late night here. So we are gonna be wrapping this call, going once, going twice, and we're finishing up. Thanks, man. Thank you for the call. Thank you for joining. I'll send this recording. All right. Thanks. Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoy watching the video, make sure that you also checking out this content right there.